Hello everyone, I'm going to introduce you to a must-have accessories to complement your luxury car. Obviously, this is very important because once you've purchased your luxury car and chosen all your optional extras, right, at a crazy cost, that's not enough. You have to keep up the appearances. You have to have things that accessorize your vehicle. And some people might say it's complete lunacy, or this could make sense. So let's explore some of the options that we have for our luxury cars. Now, the first thing is luggage. And as a woman, I know how luggage handbags is very important. Now, obviously, you are super rich and super crazy and, you jet off on lovely holidays. You have these business trips you go on to. And of course, you will not be stuffing your luxury vehicle with any old crappy bag. There has to be a really nice luggage. I mean, I completely understand this. So when BMW designed the i8, they did not incorporate a massive amount of storage space for the bags. I mean, I completely understand. They just run out of money or ideas. I mean, who needs space, right? So there's no storage in this car, and they thought, what the hell are we going to do? I mean, they were probably losing their mind trying to think what to do. So here comes Louis Vuitton. We all know what Louis Vuitton is. I wish I had a bag to show you, but unfortunately I don't. But the Louis Vuitton came to their rescue and they said, aha, we have a solution. We are going to come up with a set of a garment bag, 2 travel bags, and a business case in our famous checkered damier pattern, with a lightweight design that fits snugly into the gaps, making good use of the rear shelf, back seats, and boot. Perfectly. Problem solved. The only thing is it only comes in black, but that is to match the carbon fiber detailing on the car, which is very important. So the whole set you could pick up for about $20,000. I mean, but if you can afford a car like that, you probably wouldn't bat an eyelid. If that price tag didn't shock you enough, then let's take it up a notch and talk about the luggage design specifically for the RollsRoyce Wraith. Wraith? Wraith or Wraith? Anyway, so this RollsRoyce, they have massive space in the boot, but of course the luxury brand is making a range of bags that have to fit in the boot specifically for that car, because what they realized, that people that own these kind of cars, they don't handle their own luggage. They don't touch their bags. They probably don't even flush the toilet or wipe their own asses. Therefore, they did lots of research and they went around their hotels and they spoke to baggage handlers and to find out how it is to handle those bags. So each bag has been monogrammed with the Spirit of Ecstasy logo stitched with the same thread as it used on an actual Rolls-Royce, and it can be personalized to your own taste. The one thing is, I'm definitely not going to be taking that on an EasyJet flight. God knows where it's going to go missing. The next thing I want to talk to you about is watches. I'm a woman and I'm not a great fan of watches, but I know all the guys are, and all the guys who have supercars have to have a watch to go ahead, accessorize their vehicle. And if they're lucky enough to own an Aston Martin, then of course they will need to spice things up. And one way to do that is with a Jaeger LeCouture watch. And they joined forces with Aston Martin, of course, and they came up with a watch called AMVOX2. It's 44 millimeters wide. You push on the sapphire crystal glass. Not only it can open and shut the doors of the vehicle, it can turn the headlights too. And also, it has a titanium case, and it will cost you something around $24,000. Jesus Lord. Anyway, the other thing is the keys. So, of course, you've got your key fob for the car, but how lovely would it be if it's just sort of personalized and it's got diamonds on it and God knows what, and each key costs $290,000 or pounds. I've lost count of how much money I'm spending until now. But then if one fob costs that amount, you usually have 2 car keys. And if you're anything like me who stumbles home from a night out and half the contents of my bag has been spilled onto the pavement, oh God, imagine losing that key. Oh, Jesus Christ. The other thing is the company called Avon. Avon? Why do I never pronounce these names? Clearly, I'm not a super rich. Creating luxury ones for the most expensive motors and the Phantom. And so how do you justify these crazy key rings, key fob things, is because each is encrusted with diamonds and other precious gemstones, and also made of 18 karat gold, and apparently takes their master craftsmen an average 200 hours to make each one, obviously individualized. I mean, Jesus Christ. The other fascinating thing is that in 2015, it was reported that Optimal Innovative Solutions had produced a very expensive, one-of-a-kind key fob for a... Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm never going to pronounce this. It's a supercar called Koenigsegg. Why on earth would you own a sports car and name it a name that no one can pronounce? Oh, what do you drive? Oh, I drive Koenigsegg. Do you know any rap songs saying, I pick you up in my Koenigsegg? Anyway, whatever this name, I cannot pronounce it, because clearly I'm not one of those who can afford a car like this. This is not being a factory option, and it doesn't come with an official price, but the estimated around $250,000 just for the... I'm talking about the key ring, the key, you know, the one that opens the car. Jesus Christ, I've lost my plot completely. It has diamonds, it has black onyx, it's just like crazy. So obviously, if you're super rich and you have a car, obviously you need a key ring. Key ring, why do I keep calling it key ring? Anyway, so it seems the only limit for these companies is imagination. So with a whole host of super rich falling for these new and shiny accessories, the sky really is the limit. And we never realized these companies could be so glamorous, but are they worthwhile investments? For most of us, a typical purchase would be a car charger, but we can dream, right? Thank you for watching. Have a lovely day.